Okay, well, good morning from Melbourne, everybody. I'm Ursula Fay, and welcome to the Earth Reverence Healing Circle for today. It's the 16th of July, and here in Melbourne, we've just gone into another snap lockdown in response to coronavirus cases. So I hope everyone out there is doing okay. I know there's a lot happening around the world that isn't fun. Hopefully we can all get through this time, support each other, find some peace and stillness in ourselves, learn how to soothe and regulate our nervous system as much as possible. So that's part of what I'm doing to you today. I'm here on behalf of the 1 Million Meditators movement. It's a real privilege to be an ambassador for them, they provide the means for me to stream this broadcast out to so many places. Welcome to everyone who's joined me live. Also, if you're looking at the recording, also welcome. It's all just as good. We set this up, as you probably know, if you've been on a few of these, we're outside of time and space doing this work. I do an incredibly detailed setup before I get on camera with you, so everyone's safe, everyone's good, the energies are heavily regulated, and we're here connected with a lot of energies who are here to assist us. I pull through a lot of different frequencies, rays of light, etc. The violet flame surrounds the planet while we work. We're all good to go. So please just find your presence. Feel free to be in a receptive mode and receive the energies coming through as well. They're here for your benefit as well as anyone else's. Sam Biddle, thank you for joining me. Good afternoon. So yeah, jump on in. Just leave everything behind. We've got 15 minutes. The world will be fine when we get back. But this time together, I think is important. We're creating, some better conditions on the planet as much as we can, huh? We all do what we can. It all builds up. We have an amazing thing all together where we're all creating something wonderful. So, as usual, let's just come into presence, come into a centered and balanced state. Feel yourself grounded. Feel your feet on the floor. Feel your butt in your chair, all alone on the floor, wherever you are. Oh, good. Just land in your body. So let the world do what it's doing out there. For now, we're just in this little special healing container. So just drop the cares of the world off your shoulders like a cloak. Drop it to the floor. It's going to be there later. Feel yourself coming out of your head. Your thoughts can come and go. It doesn't matter. We're not policing that. But where possible, just keep guiding yourself back down into your heart and feeling yourself very present in your physical body. I want to close your eyes if this helps, focusing on your breathing. Just feeling very present here and now within yourself, finding that calm, peaceful place in there. Feel your connection through the crown to the heart of source energy, whatever that represents for you. And feel through the bottom of your feet, down your grounding cords, all the way through to the crystal heart of the planet, of Lady Gaia herself. And feel them both coming in and holding you in place, filling up your heart space. And with each breath, just expand. Allow that heart space to grow, to feel open. Perhaps be aware of your solar plexus chakra below it. And just feel that that's shielding the heart space, so the heart space can be safe to grow and feel soft and expanded. Allow yourself to be filled with light from the crown and to be held by the earth. And right now what we do is we flow outwards from our heart. We picture the beautiful planet we live upon, and we send her all of our love, our reverent attention, and we hold her in a space of loving reverence and dignity. We send her our best wishes, our hopes for the future, our hopes for right now. And we send her that love, that adoration, that dedicated highest of our intentions and hopes for our own lives, for the lives of those we love, the places in the earth that we love, that we would always wish to visit, places we know that are in trouble. Just feel free to picture in the imaginal, in your mind's eye, anything, whether it's a planet as a whole that you're sending your love to, or a particular place. Do that now and call forward, any idea about the systems on the earth that need repair, that need to be rebuilt. Imagine possible ways we could generate power upon the planet in sustainable, clean and available ways. And how about could we provide housing, safety, clean food and water, pure air, and peace to every single form of life on the planet? Because, those of you who have been with me for a while know this is directed to every single molecule of life on the planet, everything within and without the planetary surface and in her atmosphere. So while I tune in and do my thing within the nervous system of the planetary body herself, and extending that out to all life upon her, you guys, by just giving your attention, sending your beautiful energy out in ways that are in alignment with the love we feel for her and for all of the life on the earth, really assist and help this work to go a little further. Continually working on encoding in better ways to adapt to the changing conditions here on earth, allowing us to rise in frequency, to expand the capacity of the collective nervous system, because that's what keeps us safe, keeps us able to grow. Without the nervous system being on board, as we know, we get stuck in our old patterns, and what's perceived to be safe by the nervous system is often an untenable or a toxic or abusive situation just because we're used to it. And what we're used to on this planet is not something I want to see continue, and I'm sure I'm not alone in this. So join in your unique way, because that's what we need. Your absolute, wonderful, open and willing presence, and your unique spark, your unique frequency and code. Everything you offer, your own ideas about the ideal of life on this planet. This is what we all need to bring to the table. And piece by piece, bit by bit and week by week, we are building this new world. We are creating the conditions among us, between us, the many, many around the planet doing very similar work from slightly different perspectives. We work together as an immense family of light. As I see it, I feel the strands connecting us each, this beautiful sparkling golden light. Just how I visualize it. And it surrounds the earth. It runs within and throughout, connecting us all as a family of love, in love. Nothing but cooperation and benevolent feelings for one another. Can you imagine the communities in the future? How we all work easily together and not work as we see it now, but living our life is our work, bringing to the table our sense of fun, our creativity, our ideas, our care for one another, our ability to dig in the earth and grow a beautiful garden, or perhaps to paint wonderful pieces of art, to assist a neighbour with maintenance of their home, or to feed children, or caring for injured wildlife, making sure a particular area of wetland or forest is protected and doing well, helping someone weed their garden, baking an extra loaf of bread or a cake to share with somebody and help lift their spirits on a day when they're going through something tough. There are so many ways that we assist our communities and the world. And I imagine a world where we're free to do those things, to be happy and fulfilled, and free to come and go and follow our instincts. I really love to see the world in this way. And I'm pretty sure I'm not alone. So allow yourself, dear people, to know that more and more the illusions, the very obvious misinformation is becoming so obvious it's nearly laughable now, and we can see it, and soon more and more we'll see it. And it's all just falling away. And I don't think even yet we any of us understand how the world really is and how life really is. I think it's still being revealed, but I'm happy to just trust and go along and know what I know for now and build on it when I know more. And so my advice personally would be, as a caveat, try not to get too drawn in to what you see playing out. There's people shouting at you all over the place on social media, out in the world with an opinion. It seems so polarized and divisive right now. It feels really harsh and jarring to our systems. So where possible, allow people to their own thing. They'll find their way in time. We can force nobody else to do anything. And to be honest, I think we're all supposed to be figuring this out in our own way, on our own pathway. So trust yourself to do that. Come within, focus, reset yourself daily. Tune into what feels right. Just check if the pathway you're following feels in alignment with your core values and who you are as a person, who you want to be, before you follow any course of action or agenda or buy into someone else's idea, because none of us can really know for sure. We go with what we hope is right. But price of being wrong if we influence someone else could be quite a karmic journey for a start. But I'm sure most of us don't like the thought of causing harm to somebody else because we were misled. So just be a little careful about your actions. Check in on your thoughts and feelings and make sure they're really yours and in alignment right now. Pause before you say anything to anyone, before you speak. A lot of emotional stuff floating around, and sometimes isn't even ours, and we suddenly get hit by some anger or something, and assess it, let it flow through you before you react in any way. Always come back to here. Does this feel true? Is this me? Is this in alignment? What do I do with this emotion that I'm feeling? Is it even mine? Feel it and run it through within yourself first before you go sharing it out, ideally. I know we can't. We have days where we can't do so well, and forgive yourself for those days. Just always come back and restart and reset, and that's okay. I don't think anybody is expecting any better of us. It's a pretty difficult time right now. It's pretty complicated. It's confusing. But I think we can all do okay. The messages that come through guided channels keep telling us how well we're doing. We're creating a new world, creating a new reality for ourselves. We're not waiting to be saved for anyone to come in and create it. We're all individually playing our part to create this change. I don't think this has been done before. Certainly not here. Certainly none of us have ever done this before. Taken responsibility for our own part in creating improvement in the world, saying, I don't like this and I want to see better, and digging deep and coming out with possible solutions, coming up with ideas, deciding to tackle the world in a different way, deciding to tackle ourselves and our own feelings and emotions and problems in a different way, tackling our relationships with others in a different way. This is amazing, courageous work, and we're all doing it to varying degrees in our own way, just as we're supposed to be. You don't have to be following someone else's agenda or idea of what you should be doing. I think it's really critical at the moment that we're each doing it in our way. So I keep saying, each colour on the spectrum is beautiful and has a place. Each note in the orchestra, if it was missing, things wouldn't be the same. So why would you want to play the same note as someone else and get lost in the mix? Add your unique little note, your spark, your ideas, your inner magic. And I think we're all going to be okay. So that's the end of our time together. I'm just wrapping up and sending the last bit of information and love through to the planet. So as we withdraw from this space and come back to yourself, coming back to your own body, remember to land fully in here, feel really present. Remember to call back all of your own energy. You don't need to leave any threads entangled out there with anyone else. You can retain your connection to the earth. That might be really nice to remain really grounded. It might be nice to stay in your heart and to feel yourself connected to the higher realms and your higher self at the very least. But your human physical presence, bring it back. Bring it here. Thank you so much again for your time, and your respect and your reverence. I appreciate it. It's felt very beautiful and gentle this morning, I must say. The energy's been gorgeous. So thank you each one for bringing your own beautiful self here. I really appreciate it. I will see you again next week. As always, thank you for your time. Have a wonderful week. Love yourself. Love the planet. I love you all very much. Thank you. Goodbye. Oops.